All right, let's start here. The government is moving to allay fears over the EFF shutdown, saying the security cluster is prepared to deal with any disruptions and the government will deploy the army if necessary. The EFF has threatened to bring South Africa's economy to a standstill on Monday, calling for an end to power cuts and for Cyril Ramaphosa to resign as president. The shutdown has been met with criticism from various sectors. Taxi body Santaco also saying they will not support the shutdown and will be running their taxis. Meanwhile, the presidency issuing a stern warning, saying attempts to cause disruptions will be met with the full might of the law. Our reporters Heidi Giokos in Durban and Letiwe Mdluli joining us at the moment. And Heidi, let's start with you. Letiwe, you are in Durban. Heidi, what exactly came out of today's briefing? We've had a number of briefings. What was new and fresh from what government had to say today?
Well, government claims that they have the situation under control. They say it will be business as usual come the 20th of March, which is on Monday, despite the fact that there have been reports that there could possibly be a nationwide shutdown, of course, organized by the EFF and supported by Federation SAFTU. The police and, of course, the security cluster as a whole believe that they have the situation under control and they are fully aware of what is exactly going to transpire on Monday. We of course asked the question as to how they are going to handle the situation. Do they understand the magnitude of this shutdown? Is it going to be anything like we saw during the July unrest in 2021? And specifically, according to the police minister, Begele, he says that there will be no repeat of the July unrest and they are fully aware of what Monday is going to look like. But they are encouraging South African citizens, those that want to travel because the Tuesday is a public holiday, those wanting to work or conduct business, that it's going to be business as usual and they will not tolerate intimidation or any kind of threat to any business or any citizen wanting to go about their day. Let's listen to what the police minister had to say about this.
Commend the many associations in the sports, the transport sectors, the taxi industry, the trucking industry and others which have indicated they do not support any call for shutdown, the so-called shutdown, for any protest action that will result in the disruption in their businesses on Monday. Sporting events will continue as per their programs by their different sports associations. We will ensure that businesses continue to operate on the day and roads are accessible. All government services will be available as normal. Heads of government departments and accounting officers in the public sector services will continue to ensure that our citizens receive services they expect from the government. We encourage our communities to report any form of criminality and intimidation to their nearest police station and or call the Crime Stop number 10111. We want to reiterate that Monday will be a normal working day for all South Africans and no amount of threats will disrupt the norm. Monday is a working day and we assure every citizen that they must and should go on with their business and as usual without any fear from anyone. The security cluster is fully prepared and will deal with any disruption caused by this protest action. Finally, those who will be participating in any form of protest action around the country must ensure that they do so in a peaceful manner. No form of violence and criminality will be tolerated.